So I'm a little annoyed, a little pissed off because yesterday should have been a huge day for the market. Should have been another massive leg, another surge by ADA actually trying to break out of its longer term trend. But unfortunately, it was everything but that. And there are some specific reasons why that happened. We saw big drops across the crypto market. Most assets ended up red from even the prior few days, which we're going to talk about in this video. Luckily, ADA did not. And right now, I don't think people are noticing this, but it's a huge trap, 100%. And what you need to make sure you do here is do not build bad habits, because this is how you truly mess up in the crypto market. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we were at a point yesterday morning where ADA and the crypto market were actually looking pretty good. Yes, we surged to $1.17. Yes, we saw the retest down here at about 93 cents, right at the top of our trend. And actually, we were looking pretty good, floating around, 97 cents to $1, trying to prepare for that next potential leg in the crypto market. And frankly, we could have done that. Institutional money, excitement entering the week. And it turned out to be everything but that. We saw selling from Binance. We saw tariff news. We saw Nvidia not doing well in the market. And frankly, all these things work together to create some long leverage liquidations that just basically dropped assets throughout the space. It was not a fun day. All right. Even yesterday, as I left and went to the gym to burn off some steam, we just continued to drop and drop and drop. I got notifications of ADA breaking 78 cents. Not a fun time. Now, luckily, we've rebounded. We're back up around like 81, 82 cents or so. And when we look at these crypto reserve assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, and ADA is the only one that did not do a round trip move. All right. BTC ended up lower, Ethereum lower, Solana lower, XRP basically touched or almost touched where it started before the we'll call it the Trump pump, right? Before the reserve pump. Then it luckily has had a little bit of a bounce back here, but luckily ADA has been holding 25% or so in terms of gains at the time of filming this video. That's a very good sign. And what people need to understand is that there's very clear manipulation that's going on in the market. And it's basically all a big trap. It's one, to wash people out, to try to crush their hope and conviction. And secondly, it's also to make people build bad habits. And what I mean by that is I've seen a lot of comments saying, oh yeah, I should have dumped my bag and tried to buy back lower. And, oh, I should have taken profit here. And I'm not going to squash people for taking profit and doing what they do, right? But they want to lull you into building bad habits. I've seen this so many times before. Hell, we saw this back in November, where there comes a moment where people think they're smarter than the market. Oh, we've seen this before. Oh, I should dump my bag up here and try to buy back down here. Well, the problem is, sometimes that works out, but then eventually you'll have one of these candles where it runs, where it looks like it's going to retrace and come back down, and then it just continues to send. That is the time in the market that we are heading into. It's probably not that far away, to be honest with you guys, but this is exactly what we saw back here. People thinking they were getting cute, dumping around 60 cents. Oh yeah, I'm so smart that I dumped up here at 65, and maybe we'll get down to like 40 cents or so and I can buy back. And then it just sent and ran another 100%. Now again, people can do whatever they want. I don't really care. I didn't play games yesterday. I sold 0 ADA. My long position still open, in case you guys are wondering. Right now it's up like 281%. Nothing too crazy, right? But I didn't play games yesterday because I understand what's going on. They're trying to trap people into that mindset that we had just a couple days ago, despite having the largest white swan event we've ever had in crypto history. Think about that. The announcement that we are going to see the government accumulate assets and hoard them is a huge deal. That helps create a supply shock. It removes supply from the available market. It's a big deal. And that's why yesterday was very clear manipulation. Yes, we expect to see some profit taking. Yes, we expect to see this take some time. But for people to dump for any of these other reasons is just lunacy to me. So secondly, let's talk about the CME gap, because I don't want this video to get too long, but we need to talk about it. Okay, CME gap didn't need to close. It did close. Great. Rah. Let's send it now, right? For anybody that wanted that gap to be closed, we did in fact do this. And what I thought was kind of interesting in terms of BTC is we're sitting right again back at the bottom of our trend, potential bounce zone. So we got to obviously watch this as the day goes on. What I found very interesting about this was, people seem to continue freaking out about the tariff news. Tariff. Anytime the word tariff comes out of Donald Trump's mouth, the market seems to dump. And the problem is people have been lulled into this condition where you think that the tariff news is bad for the market. And the problem is when you're dumping on tariff news, you are part of the problem, because guess what? It's working. All right. And I don't care what side of the aisle you guys fall on, but look at this. Taiwan Semiconductors just officially announced a $100 billion investment into the United States. They're building 3 new manufacturing plants here. That's jobs. That's revenue. Honda moving some of their vehicle production here to the US. The tariffs are working. It's going to take time for it all to play out completely for us to see the much bigger, broader impact on it. But guys, this was the plan all along. And for anybody to be bearish because of tariffs right now, I don't know what we're doing. All right. So you're just getting manipulated into reacting a certain way. Now, here's the thing. What I will say is this next part might be really fun, because what we've seen for ADA is, again, massive short interest filling in on top of these ranges. We could see another massive short squeeze to the upside. This isn't to guarantee your financial advice or anything like that, but take a look at what happened back here. There was a ton of short interest. I might have to zoom out just so we can see a lot of that. Let me just take a look here. Hopefully this updates. That's not even long enough of a range. If we go back to the 1 month in terms of ADA, we can probably see a lot of this. We had massive liquidations across the board here. Even that's not far enough back. But we crushed all this leverage along the way on a very quick move to the upside. We're setting up for that potential to happen again over the course of days. Remember, Friday is going to be big. Friday, we're supposed to get more major announcements. There is some speculation that we're, again, going to hear more about these crypto reserve assets. We're going to get a much better breakdown of how this is going to take place, where the funds are going to come from, what the timeline is going to be. But one of the things that may be a big surprise to people, and I'm hoping that they do mention this, is the potential, again, of no taxes, no capital gains tax on U.S. cryptos and crypto trading. Now, this is just rumor at this point, but if this does in fact happen, that might even be a bigger white swan event than what we experienced just 2 days ago. All right. So we just have to be patient. We unfortunately have to sit and wait and deal with the manipulation. Again, make sure that your anger and distaste is in the right place, that it is actually on the people that are causing the manipulation, right? It's not me. It's not Trump. It's not yourselves. It is the people that are making the market move right now. There are big things going on behind the scenes that people aren't necessarily attuned to, and it will eventually stop. We will eventually escape these times. And what I have to say is that just right now, be happy that you're an ADA holder. Be glad that you're holding on to some gains, because this is the moment where ADA can, again, start to separate itself from the market just a little bit. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.